packed already?
Early start tomorrow, dear.
You can't possibly wear that old thing. You must buy a new one.
You're right. Menswear. Menswear. Unisex. 30 years ago, perhaps. Alton's traditional. That's more like it. Hello. Good. I've caught you. I'm looking for a Panama, size 7. You have? Marvellous. I see here you open at 8:30. Good. I'll pick it up tomorrow morning on my way to the station.
Panama, size 7. It's 8:45, sir.
Carter hits a magnificent off-drive. It's 4 through extra cover.
Beautifully. 200 test wickets for Fred Truman.
Another wicket for Underwood with an unplayable delivery.
When you're working up a hunger, there's only one real McCoy. Extra thick for the biggest, crunchiest home-style chips with a whole lot more potato taste. The real McCoy. The big chip from the big country.
Right, I'm going to get Grandma now. Try and keep them clean, please.
Kate, don't. Boys.
Is that top on properly, Kate?
That's enough.
It was only an accident.
Hands up.
Sorry.
Come on, then. Put your shirt on.
Yeah. Excuse me. That's it.
Daddy's here.
Hello, darling.
Come on, Grandma.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I've even done the washing.
Washing? What washing?
Percy, it's one of the family.
You can spend £70 having a BSB satellite system installed, or you can have it installed free by Comet. For BSB, you know where to come.
This is new isotonic leukocyte sport. It gets to your thirst fast.
Newspaper delivered in time-honored tradition. But imagine a newspaper that's constantly updated. 15,000 times a day. Covers topics like the latest sports report, hilarious jokes, what's in the Star, and useful angling advice. Altogether 1,600 pages of useful information. The ultimate newspaper, brought to you by Oracle.
After a different break, live and exclusive coverage of the Pearl Assurance Games from Gateshead.
And when it comes down to it, I haven't really helped anyone in years. Not even across the road.
You have to live your own life, though, don't you? You can't live somebody else's.
At 8:30, the myths and legends of the navigators who traversed the encircled sea. At 8:55, international athletics, including the legendary John Walker in the Elmsley Car Mile. Tonight on 4.
When your girl has left you out on the pavement, when your dreams fall apart at the seams, your reason for living is your reason for leaving. Don't ask me what it means. It's the look, it's the look, the look of love. It's the look, the look of love.
Good morning, it's 7:30. How are you this morning? It's time for a news roundup. It's a lovely day today. It's in your size and it starts here.
There are times when only an ooh will do. Sealed in foil, it's a fresher ooh. From Typhoo.
Earlier traffic problems on the ring road are cleared and it's looking good.
Typhoo, a fresher ooh. No other tea will do.
If you want to improve your skills and qualifications to help your career, or if you want to take up a course to fill your spare time, the Educational Guidance Service for Adults can help. From computers to crafts, from English to engineering, there are a variety of opportunities available. For more information on this free service, ring Anglia Action in association with Britannia Building Society on Ipswich 217 363.
Come on. I would map the entire hemisphere, from the tropics to the polar regions. Whatever is in those waters, it would be my task to find it.
Saturday on Anglia, high seas adventures with Captain James Cook.
The men will die unless we find land. Well, try not to give offense to our host.
The wonders of uncharted lands on a voyage of discovery with Captain James Cook, Saturday at 8 on Anglia.
Back to Friday evening and athletics action now in the Pearl Assurance Games.
Good evening. It's the last big meeting before the European Championships. Many of our top medal hopes face world-class opposition in what they're calling here the Tyneside Olympics.
Is your motor insurer a dinosaur who hopes you accept the first policy on offer? At Swinton Insurance, we offer a choice of policies from over 70 insurance companies. So your premium should make you go yabba-dabba-doo. Swinton Insurance. We always give the motorist priority.
April Fool's Day was no joke for Mr. and Mrs. Smith of Kent. While they were out with their daughter and future son-in-law, an uninvited guest was carving up their home. When the Smiths returned, their plans for a glittering wedding were shattered. The first thing we did was make sure the locks were changed. Then our man saw to the rest of their claim. Though we can't always replace the irreplaceable, our check ensured that the wedding had plenty of sparkle. Commercial Union. We won't make a drama out of a crisis.
The Sunbright World Individual Speedway Final comes to Odsall Stadium, Bradford on Saturday, the 1st of September at 7 p.m. Tickets are obtainable from any British League track in your area or by phoning 0788 560 648. It's the most exciting event of the Speedway calendar. Don't miss it.
It's a fact that 9 out of 10 people still aren't eating enough fibre. So it's worth knowing that in every bowl of Kellogg's All Bran, there's about as much fibre as you'd find in 9 nutritious slices of brown bread. Kellogg's All Bran, a great fibre provider.
If you want an impartial opinion on who's got the best football team, you don't ask a football team manager. If you want impartial advice on how to vote at the next election, you don't ask a politician. And if you want impartial advice on all the pensions around, you don't ask someone who works for a pension company. You go to NatWest. We've no pensions of our own to offer, just impartial advice on everyone else's. We're the only major high street bank who do this. So, for hard facts and no hard sell, have a natter with NatWest.
There is a food made in plants from the sun's rays, which has grown on Earth for 100 million years. It's a pure source of food energy. Its taste tells us when something is ripe. It forms part of the natural diet of virtually every creature, from the smallest to the greatest. It's one of the fuels for life itself. In what form do we know this food best? Sugar.
Good meaty nourishment. That's what Pedigree Chum is famous for. And these people who breed and care about dogs believe that for nourishment, with real enjoyment too, there's dog food and there's Pedigree Chum. That's why so many top breeders recommend it.
I wonder if I could interest you in our aluminium double glazed. A lovely door. It's a pity about your windows. Now, if I could... When it comes to double glazing, you will find that we're amazing, and you know we... Hello? Is your dad double glazing at all? I'm really a teacher. Don't suppose you'd be interested in...
Yes. Come in. Let's talk.
Time for a sharp exit. Time for a cool, sharp harp.
I'm finished for the day. But would you be interested in...
Our son, Pat, is a bit nifty with a bat. Can run in a circle as fast as a cat. When he gets a little peckish, he takes off his hat. With 93% peanuts, he likes a bit of this, likes a bit of that. Sun-packed, fun-packed, our son, Pat. I'll kill him when I get my hands on him.
You can spend £70 having a BSB satellite system installed, or you can have it installed free by Comet. For BSB, you know where to come.
There's a lot still to come, but for now, for all of you on IDB, bye-bye. See you on 4.
Next on Anglia, the start of a new detective series. Richard Crenna goes in search of corruption amongst the ranks of the New York City police force in internal affairs.
Saturday night on Anglia. At 10:55, Dennis Norton with the pick of the pilots.
The name Cher. Maybe because that's what all the guys do with me.
See the mighty fall in a rubbery heap. Spitting Image is at 11:25.
What's the red light mean?
Means the wheels are up.
Slide back. Now hold tight.
Michael Caine stars in the late film The Island at 5 to 12. 3 for Saturday night on Anglia.
Right now at McDonald's, there's a new back-to-school kit full of goodies. With it, you can study your homework, perhaps become a world-famous rocket scientist, discover a strange new planet called Kumquat, inhabited by tap-dancing aardvarks, and be the first ever to fly there. And back. Then again, you can just use it to draw silly pictures. It's up to you. The McDonald's back-to-school kit is 65p with any purchase, while stocks last.
Mega Bass, the hottest dance club tracks specially mixed together, featuring all the club hits. Mega Bass, the ultimate mega mix, featuring Mantronics, Chad Jackson, FAB, and many, many more. Take home the club. Take home Mega Bass, the ultimate party rave. Mega Bass, out now.
Asti Martini. Crisp, clean, and refreshingly fruity, with a unique depth of flavor that truly shines. Asti Martini. Celebrate the taste.
longer-lasting Sure for men. At the end of the day, it won't let you down.
April Fool's Day was no joke for Mr. and Mrs. Smith of Kent. While they were out with their daughter and future son-in-law, an uninvited guest was carving up their home. When the Smiths returned, their plans for a glittering wedding were shattered. The first thing we did was make sure the locks were changed. Then our man saw to the rest of their claim. Though we can't always replace the irreplaceable, our check ensured that the wedding had plenty of sparkle. Commercial Union. We won't make a drama out of a crisis.
I believe in justice. Without justice, the barbarians rule.
There is something going on in there that's making you and Robbie scared for your lives.
How could the front squad have missed this?
The most likely target is you. These people are killers.
You cannot do this all on your own.
Come alive, isn't that enough?
The Magistrate, Sunday at 9:05 on Anglia.
And there's legal action right now on Anglia with a new series. Richard Crenna and Kate Copshaw star in Internal Affairs.